Good, MP.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah.
Yo,
kinda weird, I
MP.
guess.
I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge.
What's up, MP? MP!
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want.
See, look at that. That's just pure skill.
And a waste of time. There's no need to watch highlights of last year's MVP.
All right, well, just in case you change your mind and let me cover him.
We've been over this.
I can slow him down,
That's
Coach.
someone else's job, and they'll have their hands full. Your job is to help us make up for it on the other end.
By playing my game.
That's right. Just because you aren't guarding this guy doesn't mean you can't show everyone how the two of you compare.
I just won't be able to do it standing right next to him.
Exactly. It'll give him a better view of the show you're about to put on. But check this out.
Have a great game, boss.
You can take him, I just know it. You got this. You know you do. Here we go. Let's do it. You guys.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Zach Collins out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Jordan in at the point. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Maxey against Jordan. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And going up against an opponent that's gotten plenty of shine lately, MP definitely looking to knock him down a peg.
As competitive as he is, he's always looking for that extra motivation.
This guy is a flat-out pure scorer. Tyrese Maxey, major game.
Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harris. He had 9 points in his last time out. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, last season for the Spurs, their worst winning percentage since 1997.
And for a franchise that's done so much winning, BA, kind of strange to see. I mean, 4 straight years missing the playoffs, but before that, 22 straight playoff appearances and 5 titles.
If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep, Jordan knocks down the triple. He's got 9. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Jordan against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. To the inside, Harris. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Jordan against Maxey. Jordan misses. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here's Embiid. Pass to Oubre. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Vassell. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. Now Harris takes a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now here's Jordan. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. And Embiid gets the double team. And here's Oubre from the arc. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Jordan against Maxey. The 3 from Wembanyama. Gets the 3 to fall.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Jordan against Maxey. Embiid high post. Shoots over Collins. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come. You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
Bamba's checked in for the Sixers. Covington comes in for Springer. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Beverly finds Harris. Now here's Covington. Harris right side. The fader. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sohan. Out left to the wing. From deep, Jordan. They grab their own miss. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Harris down low. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. From deep, Jordan. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And so in the game for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then there's Cedi Osman, and it's Branham in a shooting guard. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 58 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Maxey. Last game out, we saw him score 42. From downtown, here's Bamba. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Maxey on the wing. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
Martin with a screen on Jordan. Nice move. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Jordan, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jordan. Three-pointer. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His fourth in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Timeout called. The 76ers coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Branham. Left side, Maxey. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Harris. Embiid's got 8 points.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Jordan against Maxey. And here's Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
The Sixers trailing. Embiid, high post. Pass to Maxey. 1:07 left in the first half of this game. Embiid can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Maxey. 44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Spurs.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Maxey against Jordan. Up top, Embiid. Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Here's Vassell. Back to Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. Feels oddly specific.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Here's Jordan, and there's another one for the Spurs.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved, but on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Jordan inside, Maxey covering. Jordan misses. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Harris. Now Embiid. Back to Harris. Now here's Maxey. 13 feet out. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You look at Wembanyama. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And as the Rookie of the Year race is getting clearer, these young men are standing out as the cream of the freshman crop.
And you know what? The talent they have, undeniable. And the more they've gotten used to the demands of life in the NBA, the better they've gotten.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the one thing all of these point guards have in common is their ability to shoot from the arc. Let's see who topped the charts for threes this past month. Harris outside. For three, Maxey. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Maxey's got his third basket on the night right there. Maxey against Jordan. The three is up. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Oubre. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Maxey with it. Jordan picks him up, and it's Maxey missing. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And there's Jordan on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist of the night.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
For three, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Outside Wembanyama. Jordan against Melton. From deep. Jordan misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Maxey against Jordan. Maxey passes to Embiid. And another miss by Philadelphia.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Jordan with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Embiid. 12 points for him. Pass to Oubre. And here is Maxey. A shot to stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And the Spurs call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade. Some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba, and it's Melton in for Martin. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Bassie. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Osman. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And Jordan subbed in for Sohan. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Wembanyama, no good. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. So on the floor for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jordan in at the 1 to the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
From deep, Jordan, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Up top, Embiid. From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jordan, the pass to Wembanyama. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Up top, Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Pass to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. And And the three-pointer goes.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Jordan with the bucket.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Pass to Vassell. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Maxey surveys. Embiid. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
They've gotten hot at the best possible moment, putting on one heck of a run here now.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Maxey. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Embiid with it, picked up by Collins. Pass to Melton to halt the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Right side Oubre. Maxey. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Collins outside. Here's Wembanyama. Johnson a screen on Harris. From deep, Jordan connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Inside. The kick out to Maxey. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
great effort. Nicely done. Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.
Hey, MP, I got some film up.
That's ridiculous.
He's been on an absolute tear.
Guess we gotta knock him off his rhythm then.
Exactly. Hot streaks are mostly confidence. We shake his.
Hot streak over. You know, everyone's been playing him the same way. But if we... Can I see that clipboard?
Yeah, here. What do you got?
All right, check this out. So what I'm thinking...
What's good, MP? Time to do what you do.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. McCollum is out there with Daniels, and it's Zeller in center. And for the Spurs, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins, and it's Jordan in at the 1. And around the midway point of the season, Brent, teams by now hopefully have found their chemistry. Is that forged off the court or mostly, in your opinion, on the court?
Well, it can be forged on the court, Kevin, and that can be a good thing. But if it's forged off the court, it can be a great thing. That kind of togetherness that can carry you a lot farther.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Ingram. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players, and those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
From deep, Jordan, and again, it's the Spurs from deep. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. McCollum against Jordan. Back to McCollum. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Jordan way outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And MP's got his hands full tonight. His main assignment has been hot of late.
MP will have a lot of work tonight on defense, and let's see how he responds to that challenge.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Daniels passes to McCollum. Back to Daniels. Johnson against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. And the dunk by Zeller.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
Jordan on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum, and he comes up with the deuce.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
It's Ingram on the wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Zeller trying to free himself up, and there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Zion's a big guy. It'll take more than that to deter him from that shot.
And when Zion Williamson, Brent, is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
Here's Ingram. After the made shot from Jordan, Zeller setting the pick for Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Zeller, a screen on Vassell. And the dunk by Zeller.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Jordan. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's now 22 points for Jordan.
Oh, he is in a zone. 9 of 10 here in the first. He is red hot.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Johnson. Jordan left side. Down low, Wembanyama. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Let's keep it up.
Spurs lead by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Jordan. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He had 60 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Williamson, the pass to Marshall. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Marshall with it. Jones, that's for two. The rebound by Johnson. On the wing, Jordan. He's defended by Alvarado. And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's McCollum. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Zeller setting the pick for Jones. Over Collins. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs leading by 11. A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
Yeah, you wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Basket good.
You're not going to scare Zion off if he's assertive and he's that far inside.
Jordan, the pass to Wembanyama. His three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 11. Jones looking for an opening. And here's McCollum for three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Here's Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. McCollum outside. Shoots over Jordan. Rebound San Antonio.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The pass to Branham. Puts up a three. And Jones pulls it down. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from McCollum.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. New Orleans also making some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Williamson. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Trey Murphy. And Jordan throws it down.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 37.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Zeller, a screen on Wembenyama. Ingram passes to Zeller. Kicks it out to McCollum. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Zeller, a screen on Wembenyama. Here's Ingram. Pelicans keep it alive. Zeller setting the pick for Jones. Three-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect, because you almost need a perfect performance to win this now. Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Spurs.
Well, you see they've caught fire with their shooting, and a big part of that is his shot selection, getting the right guys in the right spots. You've done your job then.
Yeah, they're beating up that defense, moving them around, having them look like scrambled eggs with cheese and waffles.
Making me hungry.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Zeller in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Nailed from three-point land. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Jordan, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Ingram with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Now Daniels. No scoring in this one. Williamson kicks to McCollum. They get it back. And another shot. And Williamson with the layup.
Well, that kind of activity down low from Zion is exactly what they're looking for.
Jordan against McCollum. Johnson in the corner. And 3 from Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
San Antonio calls timeout. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Second is Zion Williamson.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
Passes it to Daniels. He kicks it to Zeller. Ingram passes to McCollum. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the rejection by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
Spurs leading by 19. Pass to Jordan. Here's the three. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. Collins against Zeller. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
McCollum passes to Ingram. To stop the run, he lays it in. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And that one misses. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Zeller. Trey Murphy comes in for Williamson. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And Jones has it in the corner. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
And the answer from Murphy, no surprise. He shot 40% for a season from 3. You want Trey from Trey.
There's the pass to Vassell. Back to Jordan. There's the 3. And yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Alvarado. Jones in the post. As he pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Sohan missing.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Ingram. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's got his first. Antonio making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Cody Zeller's checked in for Najee Marshall. Zion Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. Dyson Daniels checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And it's Ingram missing. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. We've got Jordan, and it's Osman in at the power forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And that one's good, Bessie.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And they double up Jordan. Puts up a deep three. Pelicans pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Daniels dishes to Ingram. Got it. Good job in the low post.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
From deep, Jordan, and the three ball is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Daniels. And here is Ingram. High post Zeller. Out to Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Back to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio. Massey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
No good on the three. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And 3 from Jordan, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now the pass to Branham. Back to Jordan. A three ball. Hits it again. Wow!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
This is scary. This season for this team.
Not really, no. You're wrong. You're really wrong.
One area where I'd like... Great effort. Nicely done.
the myth, the legend.
MP, over here, over here.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. And the basket by Tatum.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And here's Giannis. After the three-pointer from Jordan. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. And another miss by the East.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars, trailing here by 8. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. One guy has been getting it done is prime time.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
The East making a switch. Young's checked in. On the wing, Mitchell. Teardrop shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
The East trail by 8. And here's Young. Mitchell right side. Over Jordan. And it's Mitchell missing. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And Jordan gets it to go. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Porzingis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And West also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. Young against Jordan. A nice shot by Young.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here's Jordan outside. And the West hit again from deep. And the top 2 vote getters every year named All-Star captains. So, Greg, how special is it for MP to make captain his rookie season?
Kevin, that just means he's the real deal. The hype coming in was deafening, but this guy is more than delivered in a major way.
The West leading by 17. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. That's 29 points for Jordan.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Now here's Tatum. Off target on the outside leaner.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6 points.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
And so it's the West All-Stars, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We come back right after this. Welcome back. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the East. Jordan, he's checked in for the West.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got Halliburton. Antetokounmpo is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got his second basket.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's DeRozan. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. DeRozan passes Giannis. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Jokic finds Booker. And 3 from Jordan. Good on the three-point shot. Jordan's got 41.
Well, his production from deep has been nothing short of astounding.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three from Jordan, Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Outside, Porzingis. Five to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for DeMar DeRozan. The West also making some changes. Williamson comes in for James. And Curry subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. 1:51 left now here in the second. And Booker kicks to Jordan. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Jordan's got 47 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Lillard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the two as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Jordan. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Kicks to Booker. Back to Jordan. From deep. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Jordan against Lillard. The feed to Tatum. Mitchell right side. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And here's Jordan outside. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, the All-Star game deep is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Lillard. Goes up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Floats one up. Jordan's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Tatum. Good D by Booker.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And so it's the West All-Stars, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got George. Jordan is out there with Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron in at the 4 slot. Here's Tatum after the made shot from Jordan. Tatum down low. James defending. Tatum dishes to Lillard. And there it is for him. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Jordan finds Jokic, and a wide-open look for James. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. Outside for Curry. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jordan. Non-stop scoring machine here. From past the arc, hands it from downtown.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Butler. Mitchell wide open. Off target from 3-point range. And the West All-Stars with possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
The pass to George. This one for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here are the East All-Stars now. To the left side wing. Lillard misses. Tatum against Jordan. The West again cannot hit. Passes to Lillard. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they double up Jordan. Curry kicks to LeBron. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
The shot's good from Jordan.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Outside Tatum from deep 3-point territory. The West grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here is Lillard following the 3 from Jordan. Outside Tatum. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Jordan gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Tatum after the made shot from Jordan. Tatum no good. Lillard against Jordan. Jordan is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. .26 seconds left to play in the third. Curry finds Jordan. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And the West hit again from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
Here are the East All-Stars. Giannis with it. Scoreless thus far. Good defense by Jokic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this.
Wow.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Jordan gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Lillard. The West All-Stars pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Jordan outside. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Randall passes to Mitchell. DeRozan a screen on Booker. They get it back.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
DeRozan against Leonard. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's West now. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jokic has got his first bucket of the night.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the East.
The fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Some nice passing here by the West. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Tatum. Misses from close range. Here's Jordan. Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful.
What a punch.
1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. He feeds it to Butler. Good D by Booker. On the wing, Jordan. Antetokounmpo defending. Morant passes to Jordan. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot to stop the run. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Tatum for three. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Jordan inside. Covered by Mitchell. Jordan with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?